So we're back for part 2. So we were going to talk about...
And what did I just show you?
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that. My brain has just... I don't know, had a heart attack or something. I don't know. I was just shown or told to YouTube the WWE Season's Greetings. Now, if
This
you
was
haven't...
just put up on the internet.
If you haven't done this, stop listening to the show right now, go YouTube this for a minute, and then come back. Because it's only a minute and like 40 seconds long, so it's not going to kill you, but YouTube this first. Because then you need to know what in the blue fuck we're talking about, because I don't know what I just saw.
It was Heels and Faces.
Yes.
Singing
a...
Jingle Bells?
A version of Jingle Bells with wrestling-themed lyrics.
With such stars as Kane and Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, AJ,
Super Nintendo Guerrero...
John Cena conducting the whole thing.
Yes, of course.
And little peanut cartoon versions of CM Punk and John Cena.
And John Cena, yes. I don't know what the hell to think of it.
It was, like I said, it simultaneously is the worst and best thing I've ever seen.
Yes, no, I highly recommend this, just because you'll sit there thinking the same way I did, is like, I don't know what I just saw.
I don't know if I'll look at any of these guys the same way again.
Well, no, because I don't know, I got nothing. I don't know what the hell it is. And we were talking right before we started, you were saying that TNA did something like this
TNA
before.
did a music video where they were selling t-shirts or something. I don't know what they were selling.
Yeah, but...
And it was all crazy. It was Christopher Daniels drumming around in his underwear and Knockout's half-dressed dancing in front of other guys. I don't know what it was about.
See, but as I was saying, it's like, that makes sense because they're selling something.
I think it was actually for the holidays.
Really?
Not a holiday... like season greetings, but like they're having a holiday sale and they wanted to do this thing to sell the t-shirts during the holiday season.
But I mean, that makes sense. This one, they're not selling anything.
But at least
they're just
no wrestler was dancing around in his underwear.
I would have probably rathered that. I don't know, because at least
Ryback dancing around his gitches.
All right, you might be right. Maybe we lucked out on this one, but
there you go.
I if they're not selling anything, I don't know why they're doing it. Like season's greetings, like.
I don't know, man. Merry Christmas, dude.
I guess.
It's December.
Christmas time it is. It is. Yeah, it's coming. Don't remind me.
Side note.
Yeah.
Ryback in WWE 13.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointing looking.
Really?
He's skinny.
Really?
It's weird.
Why the fuck is he skinny?
I don't know.
They're capable of making them.
I know because they made Tensai perfect. But they screwed up on Ryback. He's cool, you know. He's got the entrance and everything, and does the media hook close on shell shock everything. That's cool, but he just looks terrible.
See, I never got the fan access thing, so I didn't end up downloading anybody.
But it's cool. That's another side note. On to the main event.
Yes. Well, sort of. Let's do NXT.
Raw and then NXT. NXT happened. A bunch of matches happened. Hey.
On a side note, I saw Power Rangers finisher.
Yeah, there you go.
I saw it.
Xavier Woods?
It was so fucking awesome.
It was.
Not
on this week. Not on NXT this week.
No, I didn't watch this week.
And also, a side note, I think the new NXT tapings are starting this week, tonight.
Good.
So hopefully we'll see people in their proper gimmicks.
That's the thing. I am going to try and start watching that a little bit just because I want to
this
see the Power Ranger guy.
This is actually cool because you get to see
it's the
new
future,
faces,
right?
So.
It's the future. So, I'm going to check it out. SmackDown can go fuck itself, but I will start trying to watch NXT.
NXT happened. A bunch of matches happened.
Yeah.
It was literally 5 matches in the hour. No promos or anything.
Really?
Really just 5 matches. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm.
So.
The cutoff reel, I guess.
There you go.
All right.
So, Raw.
Wow.
I wrote here.
Yes.
It was going to be a potential Hell No Shield feud.
Mm-hmm.
And it is.
Okay.
Because I'm going to just start off right off the bat.
Yeah.
Punk has gone in for knee surgery.
Really?
This is being reported. It happened on Monday night.
What the fuck?
Emergency knee surgery. Apparently he tore his meniscus, so kind of the same thing that happened to John Cena. Fortunately, they say he's not gone for long. It might be a month recovery. They're not stripping him of the title or anything.
Okay.
And right now, as of right now, the Rock Punk match is still pretty much a lock.
God, thank God.
But the TLC match is not happening.
Okay.
It will still be a tables, ladders, and chairs match, but it will be a 6-man tag team TLC match where it will be the first time ever pinfall submission will be the conditions to win.
Okay.
It will be Team Hell No and Ryback versus The Shield.
Fair enough. That's acceptable.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You take some guys that are feuding.
Yeah.
You throw them in a match.
Yeah, for like a
hey man, it gets the Shield
fix.
on pay-per-view.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. So
that
idiotic name aside.
that happened.
Yeah, goddamn, poor Punk.
So there you go.
As long as they don't strip him from the title, because that would not be cool.
No. And he has also surpassed John Cena for the longest title reign in the last 25 years.
That's impressive as all fuck.
Good
they
for
mentioned
him.
it. Yeah, they mentioned it on the show. That did impress me. I gotta say, that is fucking impressive in this day and age.
So, anyways, that happened. Cool. Let's go. Let's get on with the show.
Right.
AJ beat Tamina.
You forgot about the first match, sir.
Oh yes, Team Hell No beat the PTPs.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Well, they're the tag team champions.
Yeah, but couldn't they get a little more offense in? Just a little more?
I know.
It was practically a squash.
I know.
I love PTP, and it ain't happening.
Well, we'll see. Now it's not going to happen, because apparently it was going to be like a Team Hell No PTP match at the pay-per-view.
I would have loved that.
Maybe. I'm hearing rumors of maybe that was going to be the case, but now that's obviously not happening. So
maybe they'll throw them with fucking Sin Cara and Mysterio. Then.
Maybe.
Hopefully, hopefully they get on the pay-per-view, but I doubt it.
Let's see. So AJ, the last time we checked, 10-year-old?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, she was 10.
Cool.
Check that. Move her down to 8? Yeah.
8.
Okay.
She's 8 years old.
Yeah.
She beat Tamina.
Yes.
Damn it.
Sort of. I don't know. I was literally listening to it while washing dishes. I don't know what the fuck happened. I wasn't paying any attention.
They fought. She won with a roll-up.
I didn't give a shit. Sorry, Tamina, whatever.
Snuka. Tamina Snuka.
No, I know who she is.
No, she's actually going by Tamina Snuka now.
Yeah, I know. I saw that, and I'm still not impressed.
So there you go.
Daddy needs to teach her how to wrestle a little bit, and that is not meant in any dirty way, so don't look at me like that.
There we go.
Moving on.
Coconut to the head.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Which head? No.
That
was inappropriate.
Dude. I'm usually the one for that. Get off my shit.
That was inappropriate.
That's my job.
That was inappropriate.
I'm the inappropriate one.
So, CM Punk.
Yes.
Cut another pretty solid promo.
Yes. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Miz came out as well, and they don't like each other.
No, they're not
on camera
fans.
Or off camera.
Yeah,
they
I've
do
heard,
not like each other.
I heard that, and it fucking shows. It shows.
And, Miz tried.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to go toe for toe, word for word.
Yeah. Never gonna work.
No,
it was not gonna
Punk
happen.
kind of just like, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
The whole time, like, that's why, I'd heard rumors that they didn't like each other, and I knew for a fact once I saw this, because Punk wasn't giving him an inch.
Nope.
He wasn't working with him at all. He was just like, you know what, fuck you. Yeah. I'm gonna let you fucking do this to yourself.
Yeah. The Miz Walrus joke was kind of funny.
Yeah. I thought it was good, and it's gonna be a big thing.
Yep.
Although, I gotta say, he doesn't really look like a walrus. Looks more like a manatee.
Yeah, but those two get mixed up from time to time.
They do.
The only difference is the tusk.
Yeah.
So
the whisker looking thing, he yeah. But either way, that's gonna stick like
he
a
looks
motherfucker.
like a walrus,
Yeah.
as Miz put it in his best Alfred Hitchcock impersonation, I guess.
I guess, but that didn't make any sense. But yeah, no, it was Alfred Hitchcock. I could pretty much tell it was pathetic, but whatever.
So
that will be a thing. The crowd will be chanting Walrus every time they see him for the next 20 years.
So for the next rest of his life.
Well done, Miz.
So, poor Paul Heyman. Now I'm just thinking on the street in the airport, the man's gonna be on the street with his kids. Hey, Paul Heyman, you're a fucking walrus. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but question is, like, with people like Bobby the Brain Heenan, did he really mind being called a weasel? You know what I mean?
To be fair.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people are a lot more uneducated and more ruthless these days.
I think you're giving people a little too much credit.
Or people are wrestling fans.
Dude, I lost my train of thought there. I have a headache. All right.
Either way, he is the walrus. Cuckoo.
He's a walrus. There you go. Yeah, nicely done.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's not the first time that's been said. It won't be the last.
I'm sure it's not.
Anyways,
it's the first time I heard it, so you win.
All money.
Yes.
Sheamus, John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I know they've been face. I mean, Sheamus has been a face for a while now, but it was still weird to see them as a tag team.
A little bit.
Seeing that they had like a really big feud like 2 years ago.
It doesn't seem quite right. It just sort of seems, I don't know, to me, every time I see Sheamus, he should be a heel.
Yeah.
He doesn't work as a face to me, and I've always thought that. I like him as a wrestler. If he was a heel, I'd still cheer for him.
He does his, his fella chants, trying to be all friendly for the kids.
Magically delicious like a motherfucker, but I don't know. I don't buy him as a face, and this match really showed that, like, it doesn't quite look right.
But they fought Big Show and Dolph Ziggler,
and it was a decent match.
It was actually a solid match,
Yeah,
really
it was.
good. This is actually going to be like 2 matches that are happening at TLC.
I would prefer it as a tag team.
Officially.
I would personally prefer it as a tag team. I think the tag team they had on Raw is going to be better than the 2 matches.
Yeah, but one's a world title match, so
yeah,
they kind of.
I know they have to do it. It's just this was a better match than we're going to get at TLC. Unfortunately,
the spot was cool.
Yeah,
the end spot where.
Yeah.
Sheamus got him in the white noise and
the tandem finishers
power move.
Looked kind of cool.
This is the 3rd time Cena's hit Dolph Ziggler with that move, and the 2nd time out of those 3 for a victory in a match.
Yep. So are we really supposed to believe that Ziggler has any chance?
And now Ziggler's Money in the Bank contract is up for grabs against John Cena. There's no way.
No.
They give John Cena a world title shot, Money in the Bank, and they take it away from Ziggler.
Well, they might. That's the thing.
And then you have him move over to SmackDown and fight
here's what I
Big
think.
Show for the title.
Maybe because who the fuck is... If Big Show's going to keep the title, right? We assume he's going to retain, right? Mm-hmm. Who else is he going to feud with? Because, I mean, we got to assume they're not going to milk the Sheamus thing again.
They can't. Not for a 4th
We
time.
can't.
Those guys are going to be... Well, one of them, whoever is not the world champion, will be in the Royal Rumble next month.
Exactly. So, I mean, if Big Show retains like we assume... Who else is he going to face?
Unless you maybe say, well, I don't know, John Cena?
If
he has the Money in the Bank briefcase.
And maybe there's some foreshadowing in the fact that John Cena's like, hey, it was nice to be on SmackDown again.
Yeah.
Could have been foreshadowing, because he didn't need to say that.
I don't know. The internet's doing what it is.
Yeah,
it's causing rumors where there's a lot of people saying, actually, Ziggler's going to retain, and he's going to get away from Vicky. And that was also foreshadowed.
That was foreshadowed as well.
Saying, I don't want you anymore, Vicky, because you're...
which, I mean...
kind of dragging me down.
I love when, Vince showed up. And
the boss.
I love watching the boss lead her right down the path. I think
just
it's fucking great.
Just like he did last month.
Yep. I'm okay with it.
Match.
I'm okay with it. I know it's a stupid little gimmick that they use to set up the matches. I don't fucking care. I think it's funny. I laugh every time I see it. I'm just like, yeah, Vince is your god. Deal with it,
when
bitch.
When he's whispering in her ear, and she's like, a ladder match? Great idea, Vicky!
Exactly.
That's amazing!
Yeah, I think it's funny. I don't care how stupid it is. It's fucking funny to me. I'm very easily entertained.
So she was all confused, but a ladder match there has to be something up for grabs, and Vince is like,
yes, think about it, you dumb bitch.
What has Dolph Ziggler been carrying around for the past 6 months?
Yeah, he's been carrying that around for a long time.
He's like Rick Rude when Rick Rude was in DX. Like, he's got that briefcase.
He's just got that briefcase, and you're just like, you
and
almost
it's all
forget
dented
why.
and beat up. It's part of his gimmicks at this point.
I know. He's
gonna look naked without it when he cashes it in.
He's not. I'm sorry. I honestly, and I'm gonna call it now. I think John Cena's gonna take it.
Yeah.
I do, because again, I mean, I know the foreshadowing. I know blah blah blah, but I gotta think. I always go back to my Big Show thing: is who the fuck is he gonna feud with after Sheamus is done?
Brad Maddox.
I would say that's stupid, but it's possible now.
And that's what we call it. Segue, kids.
Yes. Follow us on this podcasting
Brad
journey.
Maddox was back.
Yes. Out of left field, like you wouldn't believe.
Out of left field, going, I'm back, look at me, I'm Brad Maddox, I got a YouTube show, and I'm great.
And nobody cared.
And Vicky didn't even care. She's just like, really, you're in my office? Why are you in my office?
Yeah, if Vicky Guerrero's not bothering to give you the time of day, you need help, sir.
So he's just like, I want a match, give me a match. Mm-hmm. She's like, okay, if you win your match, you get a contract.
Yes.
And apparently when he's on TV, it's not good TV.
It's great TV. That's why I'm going to get him on the podcast. So we've got a great podcast. You get my point here.
And we'll do maybe a crossover with his Brad Maddox experience.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So that match was to be continued.
Yes.
But in the meantime, Damien Sandow continues to find his apprentice.
Yes, and
again, it was funny.
Said it last time.
As it was on SmackDown, it was funny on Raw as well.
Damien Sandow is going to be the top fucking heel within a year. I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. Just to hammer it the hell home.
Again.
The man is a goddamn genius.
Once again.
And he's kind of a genius.
Once again, the best thing that ever happened to Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes got hurt.
Yeah, no, I mean, Cody Rhodes must be crying right now. He's like, fuck, I was holding the guy back. Now I'm going to come back to nothing.
Now I'm going to come back to TNA. Oh.
Isn't his dad there again?
Yeah, no. Dusty
He's
Rhodes is the GM of NXT, so maybe Cody Rhodes will be the NXT champion.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Good for you, Cody Rhodes.
Aim for the middle. TNA slogan.
Just reach for it.
So there you go. It was so funny. The guy that he picked out of the audience looked like Adam Ferrara.
He did. I